Hello everybody, welcome to Nekopara episode 5 anime review. This episode, Cacao broke so many laws, went out without a bell, did a lot of things she's not allowed to, put a lot of things in people's letterboxes, was a real pain about it. Cacao, not cool right there, but no, it's fine. She made a friend, that's another good thing she did. And also, what else did she do? She walked around. She's not very good at the mapping, let's go with that. That is a solid thing to say. Apologies if my voice starts dying a little bit like this, because I am a bit sick, but I'm not sick enough to not watch my cat girls. That's exactly where we are right now. Anyway, let's dive into the episode and see what went down and everything. Let's do this. It's been another hard day at work for the cat girls. They finish up their work. Cacao welcomes them back. There are head pats and everything. Cacao doesn't give them head pats because he's worried about something. That's a thing we deduce from dinner and afterwards. Chocolate thinks it might have been her fault. It's not. To be fair, was anyone actually thinking it was something serious, like they were in financial trouble? I was almost always thinking it was something probably completely wrong, because you know they're not the smartest bulbs in the bunch, those cat girls. Vanilla saw him annoyed earlier. They deduced it might be a financial problem. Let's help out. They go hand out some like business cards to show where the shop is and everything. They meet up with Cinnamon and Maple, who are like, social media, we'll do that. Cinnamon does her cinnamon lewd thing, as she does. Good stuff. Social media pictures. Chocolate doesn't know how cameras work, apparently, so you know she's not very good at that. Then while they're doing that, Cacao, I guess, got bored. She was just like, I'm just gonna go out on my own, and because she wants to help too. So she's like, I'm gonna take some things out, despite not having a bell. They should need to do that. I need to get her a bell soon. She goes out on her own to hand out some cards, and she discovers letterboxes, and she's like, this is the most ingenious invention ever. You put the letters in the letterbox, and I'm going to do that with the cards. And that is exactly what she does. And does. A lot of letterboxing going on. After that, she looks around and is like, you know what? I might be a bit lost, which is not good. She runs into a small child, literally. They have some taiyaki. I didn't write the child's name down, so I'm going to assume they're not going to be relevant at any point. Eventually, she lets her know, hey, I'm lost, just by nodding and shaking her head. She doesn't want to talk to this child, but you know, I understand. There's no one at the police station. She just walks off mid-conversation, basically. Azuki and Coconut see her, or just about see her, but there's like, probably not her, it's nothing, you know? They do more detective work. The little girl is trying to help her get home. It's like, I live in like a cake shop, but not that cake shop. So they're like, all right, I've got to find a different one. They look around, then the kid gets them lost, and then they get surrounded by crows. If this isn't anime fight of the year, then you know something's wrong with the people. They fight some crows. They run away. They don't fight. Then Cacao abandons the child by jumping over a wall. And he's like, screw you, child, I'm escaping by myself. The crows are after the girl's like hairpin, which is why it's chasing them. But then Cacao comes back and fights some birds. She's like, I'll mess you up, birds. And I was like, fight of the decade, let's go. Cacao versus birds. The birds fly away because they're scared of Cacao, because she's a pretty damn scary cat girl lady. They have more taiyaki, good stuff there. And then the girl tells a story about how she used to have a Neko, but then she had to move away. I'm glad it was we had to move away and not, then she died early. And you know, because surely that is a thing, because they have like, don't they have the lifespans of cats, but they're like the appearance of girls, so it's like they die really early. That's really depressing. I'm really glad the series hasn't focused in on that at any point in its lifespan. That would bring the tone right down, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that. Let's never do that. Cacao then, you know, says, hey, my name's Cacao, bro, and thanks her and stuff. And then they see the card. It's like, oh, you're from that cake shop. So off they go. Turns out, also back at with the others, they get some screen time. Cacao was actually concerned about what new cake he was going to put on for summer. You know, they're doing fine financially. So he's like, thanks for helping, but don't ever do that again, because, you know, we're not here to like start a social media revolution and all that. They got their head pats, which is good. And then the others realize, Azuki's, by the way, is Cacao here? And they're like, well, no, I don't think so. But no, she made it back in time. She was just in the living room, again, waiting for them. And it's like, yeah, head pats, hugs all around. And that was the end of the episode. I'm still enjoying myself, you know. It's starting to wear a little thin because objectively, I know this isn't that good a series. Like, if we're going completely objective, it's bloody Nekopara anime, and that's just like, what were you expecting, really? It's fine, you know. I'm enjoying seeing all the characters animated. That's all I really wanted. Wasn't expecting a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Although it would be pretty funny if we got Nekopara to be the #1 anime on the site, but it's not going to happen because I like 10 viewers. So, you know, no one's gonna do no. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying this episode. I'm wondering what they're doing. I was gonna say what they're gonna do plot-wise. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be Cacao gets into a different incident every week. I wonder what she's gonna do next week. Hopefully nothing too repetitive. Hopefully, you know, they got to do her bell at some point because she keeps going out by herself, and that's gonna get them in trouble with the police, and they can't be doing that. But yeah, Cacao continues to be a non-entity, despite apparently being the main character, which, you know, Cacao, do more. You're meant to be the main character, damn it. Maybe you should dress like a cat. And Shigure didn't even show up. Doesn't she work at the cat girl shop as well? The cat girl shop. I know what it's called. I thought, where was she? I guess she might have school. She is a child, after all. Thing I keep forgetting. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here. It's probably quite short, but my voice is starting to go, and I probably need to lay down. So, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and liking, commenting and stuff for more reviews. I will see you next week for another episode of this. And bye, guys.